Hello and welcome back. Today, I am once again attempting to beat Hyper Light Drifter New Game Plus Deathless. This is attempt 24 now. Last attempt I was able to get somewhat close to the second boss fight, but ended up dying. I guess I'm not entirely sure how close it was, but relatively close, I guess, is my point. Welcome, Mercer. I may or may not have forgotten to change my stream title and description before starting my stream, but at least I remembered before I actually got started. Somehow let myself take damage there. I don't usually make that mistake, but yeah, that clearly happened this time. And it does seem to happen to Ember a lot, doesn't it? I almost accidentally sell off every single time. Dang. Guess I don't need to talk to this guy, but whatever. Alan, sorry about starting a couple minutes later than planned. I was trying to get some technical things sorted out. And at least it was only like 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah, and I think I slightly increased my game volume in OBS. So let me know whether it is at a good volume. Did I have a good week? It's been honestly kind of busy. And next week is going to be a lot busier, but I'm managing, I guess. How have you been? Oh, and also before starting again, I basically continued my run from last time until the second boss, who I once again beat first try, so I'm not really worried about that one. Same as always, I see. I do often wonder whether you're getting enough sleep. I think I forgot to grab something. A gold piece, but I mean, I guess I can come back for it. If I really need to. Got the first pylon. You know, it kind of seems like my Hyperlight Drifter streams haven't been the best in a number of ways, but our sleep pattern is kind of rough. Well, as long as you're taking care of yourself, that's the important thing. Alright, I was pretty clean, I think. Pick up the key for later. Make sure I get my ammo back, because I kind of need it. Need to make sure I don't run into the pillar again. It once again felt messy, but I mean, it worked, I guess. Oh gosh. The glitch happened again. Okay, that was really bad. But at least I recovered. Wait, do I need another health pack? I think I do. At least I've had a fairly decent start today. I do not want to go that way. I forget, is there anything important down here? Yeah, there's a gold piece. I should make sure I remember to get back. Welcome, Ramon. I know I've definitely had issues with not having a consistent sleep schedule before, but I think I've been a lot more consistent about it as of late. Why can I never seem to hit just one of them twice? It's always each one once. Even when I don't move my cursor at all in between shots. Okay, that was really messy. Crab cake or not a crab cake? I mean, I don't eat crab cake, so I guess not. Am I understanding that question correctly? I almost got hit by that. And I am missing health packs. This is not a situation I want to be in. Alright. Where do I get health packs again? And yes, they're basically unnecessary when I'm in an area where every enemy one-shots me anyway. Not every enemy, but basically. Pretty sure I can get them down here? Yeah. You were very hungry? Well, if you're that hungry, you should probably be eating anyway. What am I doing? I don't even need to be here anymore. I already got the pylon. And I just restocked my health packs. So yes, that's something. It's impatient. Find a way to lower the temperature in here, but I think if I did, it would generate noise that could interfere with my audio quality. So here I need to make sure I do this properly. I don't think I did that properly. Almost died. This is super sloppy on my part. Yeah, fans are noisy. People can hear when my laundry's going or when my dishwasher's running too. I got this, thank you. I really don't have the ammo I need to be comfortable at this part. But I seem to be managing, at least. And I have my ammo back. And then I can get the last pylon down here. Yeah, that... It didn't seem noisy to you, but your audio must be sensitive to it. I think it really depends on what kind of mic you're using as well. Yeah, some mics will pick up on any little noise in the room. Some will tend to filter them out, and others will focus on a single direction. I'm not really an expert on microphones, though. I merely just know that mine kind of sucks, and I could probably use a new one. Yeah, it is time for the first boss. Let's get it first try this time, hopefully. Just gotta stay calm. Okay, that was really awkward. I did not know which direction I was going. But I guess that's it for this attempt. Just going to get a little more practice in. So I can beat this boss a bit more consistently. That was not a good spot. I think no matter which direction I dashed there, I would have been in the AoE. I think I need to reposition in preparation for that attack, so it never catches me in an awkward spot like that again. Phase 3 is, of course, pretty straightforward. I say as I almost mess it up. Am I supposed to get one shot every time? Well, in a standard run, I would have more HP than just 2. But because I'm doing New Game Plus, I only have 2 HP, so those attacks will always one-shot me. Wait, that wasn't the right option. Almost did New Game Alt instead. on to attempt 25 now. But yeah, the fact that so many attacks just one-shot me is what makes New Game Plus so difficult, especially doing it Deathless. Because normally you have 5 HP. So that it would take 3 of those attacks to kill, and of course each health pack heals you to full health. So you could get hit by 2 of those things and then just use a health pack to heal back up, whereas in New Game Plus it just one-shots. But I think that was a promising first run for today. Ow. Let's not keep doing that. Hang on, did I miss the... gold piece down there again? Wait, no, it's not down this way. Where am I thinking of? There is one that I missed last time. Not really anything over here. And that was done with me. But anyway, earlier I did run into kind of a glitch in the game. That does seem to happen occasionally. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Where when you get locked into an arena, sometimes it will register you as completing it before you're done, which of course traps you in an animation, but then enemies are free to damage and kill you. So I guess I'm not sure whether I want to... if that does end up happening in a run, whether I want to count it, because it's clearly a glitch and not intended game design. Pylon 1 down. I think that was probably the easiest time I've ever had with those wolves. They have definitely caused me issues before. That was a little sloppy, but oh well. Again, a pretty clean site there. One sad thing about playing this game with this headset is there are a lot of really quiet tones that my headset will just make all staticky, for lack of a better way to describe it. Especially the menu theme just sounds awful on these headphones. No glitch that time. That's how that's supposed to go. As kind of weird how that bird just seemed to end up in the wall there. Ears are pretty terrible. Seems like I've also just had bad luck with headphones in general. I'll have to again try to find a good pair. And I'll let you know if I do find one that I can recommend. Oh yeah, one thing I also forgot to do is go upgrade my pistol, which I'm not sure it really matters for the boss fight, but it could. It should at the very least let me have an easier time against the birds it summons. Almost messed up the dash there. Okay, that just felt way too easy. But yeah, now I should be able to just teleport back to town. Making it to the upgrade shop. And upgrade my pistol. Oh, and another thing kind of related to what you asked before is wait, does it even exist in New Game Plus? Is it a shop that lets you increase the number of health packs you can have at once? Which doesn't really increase your max health, but could potentially let you live longer in a boss fight or something. Oh yeah, here it is. But I'm not sure that it's ever going to be worth it. I mean, once I upgrade both my... What am I doing? Once I upgrade both my guns and then get both charges on the grenade, I don't really have anything else to upgrade aside from health pack capacity. Come on. Why can't dashes stop me at the ledge when I'm just... when they're not ledges that I want to drop down, but they do stop me when they are ledges I want to drop down? Probably just how they're programmed. Since one is meant to be an obstacle and the other is just what? Not an obstacle, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. Okay, that was weird. Not how I meant to do that. But yeah, now I have plenty of ammo for this. So I have a little bit of a safer fight here. Then I can pick this up. That's 4 pylons. Cutscene where I basically die. Try to resell my ammo. And at this point, I just need to actually beat the boss this time. Not like that. Yeah. I think if I just stay calm, I can clear this fight a lot more consistently. The problem is I'm not really doing that. Okay, that was just greedy. I have no business struggling here. Really don't like phase 2. Because it means... But... Chasing attack happens twice. Okay, that was... me just being greedy and trying to get shots in. I had no business losing that at that point. Okay, can I actually... space to attack, please? I kind of got through enough. Clearly, I need to just take a minute. Now that I'm I have not reset my mental. I should not be having this hard of a time with this all of a sudden. I was not having this much trouble before. trouble understanding this attack because it seems like the point where it's no longer able to turn to chase me is inconsistent. There must be some pattern to it. And obviously, I'm just not in the right state of mind anymore. But I am not fully understanding that attack when I really should be. Come on. Yeah, that was... honestly kind of embarrassing. I thought maybe if I just shut up and focus, that could help, but clearly that's not enough. Oh, come on. How was I even supposed to get out of that? I was basically trapped against the wall there. And again, I'm just not dashing the right direction. If I just try to be more patient before dashing. I can make sure I don't dash the wrong way. I think that's probably the main problem with been having. I don't even know how many tries it took. But I think it is time for a reset. On to attempt 26. It shouldn't be too long before I have an ad break. Which, honestly, after that, I kind of need it. On the plus side, I know I can do better than that, and at least the boss is the only thing that has actually killed me so far. At the boss fight, I should say. Whether that's directly or with the summons. Which, yeah, had no business killing me, but did anyway. Let's not skid off the map this time. And it is somewhat fresh in my mind exactly where I need to go to get all the gold pieces and whatnot. Don't want to forget this one again. Fail on number 1 once again. And yeah, it seems like if I do get all the gold pieces without missing any, I can just go ahead and upgrade my pistol before continuing with the we're out to the boss. I didn't even know he could do that. Just went ahead and dashed to the invisible platform. Interesting to know. Try not to activate the glitch here. Easily take that guy out. Looks like ads are starting soon. That was pretty clean. I have not taken damage yet. And welcome back, 7. Did you have a nice dinner? I've honestly been way more hungry than I should be these past couple days. Is today your birthday? Happy birthday. Your birthday stream was earlier today then, right? I was at work for half the day, so wasn't able to catch it. That was not the cleanest. Okay, how did I let that hit me? Someone's officially older than you again? How does that work? How does someone become older than you again? Without some kind of time dilation stuff going on? Pylon number 2. I can go ahead and warp back to town. Wait. Do I have enough gold to upgrade my pistol? I don't actually remember, but ads are about to start, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the break for that here. Alright, I'm back, and welcome thee. To Mercer, if you're older by a few months, then you're always going to be older by a few months, regardless of your, age in years. Which is why I think that phrasing older again just seems off to me. But anyway, at least I seem to be consistently getting to the first boss. Even if I am evidently struggling with it today. How's stream been going? It's mostly well, but I had a little bit of a bad time at the end of last attempt. Alright, that was about as smoothly as I could have done that. That was also pretty clean. And there's only, what, one more fight before the boss? Just in the sense that nobody really says the months. I think people generally say the same age when they mean like within a year of each other-ish. But yeah, I don't think people generally refer to their age in months, or have their age referred to in months, unless they're really young, like under 2 years old. And I should be good to fight the boss, and hopefully actually handle it properly this time. I just need to play it patiently. Not like that. Maybe I can Okay, that was too patient there. I should have dashed earlier. I think that's kind of the problem, or what makes this fight so difficult, is you only have a small window to actually react to the telegraph. If you react too early, then you can't actually see or process the telegraph properly. And if you wait too late, then you just get hit by it. I guess that was a bad time to try to heal. So yeah, there's obviously some amount of prediction you need to do, but there's only so much prediction that can be done. Knowing when the attack is coming. And it's really easy for me to know when the attack is coming. I have the pattern down to a T on that front. The problem is it's sometimes hard to predict the direction, which is the part you actually need to wait for. Especially when there are multiple attacks you need to dodge going on at the same time. Which is why I don't like the second phase, or dislike the second phase so much, because you have two of these chasing attacks going on at once. If I stay further from the boss during that attack, it does help me not get surprised by the direction a bit more easily, specifically for the chasing attack. But then I can be too focused on that attack to properly react to the cross attack. Is activated. Which I have an issue with. So that's another run ended by the same boss. On to attempt 27 now. Okay. Let's not forget the map. I need that to leave the starting house. And also to teleport places. And yeah, I guess the game just straight up doesn't let you forget the map. Okay, that was kind of silly. I took a damage to get the health pack. Which is net neutral, aside from the time spent. At least the second boss is super easy. I think I have a harder time with the third boss than I do with the first one, though. Just because I don't have as much experience with it. Well, that, and it's just a lot less predictable, I think. And it follows a consistent tempo, just like any other boss. But I think the actual direction of its attacks are a lot harder to predict. And it's not something you really have time to react to. You kind of need to predict where it's going. Oh yeah, and that's another thing about playing this game 2-player, is it's a lot harder to predict where attacks are going because they generally are relative to the player's position. And of course, you should know your own position. I almost walked after the edge there. I also almost took damage because I hit the wall, but never punished, I guess. Kinda felt like I had no business not getting hit there. Honestly, not sure how I... Oh, I think I... See, the reason I ended up with so much more ammo last time was because I shot a lot of them once at the beginning. Meaning I ended up using my melee attack a lot more than my pistol. I do think it's a little awkward how the music kind of overlaps, transitioning into this arena. This game really could use some more polish when it comes to things like that, but this is still one of my favorite games regardless. Okay, so that gold piece there should be the last one it takes to get the second gold bar. I think I positioned myself better there to deal with those enemies. I'll have to try to do that every time I reach that point. So now I teleport back to town, upgrade my pistol, and then head to the boss room. And I do think the extra ammo has been helping. It doesn't really increase my ammo. It just makes using it more efficient for this weapon specifically, but this is the only weapon I have right now, so it's effectively increasing my ammo. But anyway. Let's just get to it. I still haven't gotten Hyper Light Breaker yet. I do kind of want to play the early access, but I'm not sure when the best time to get it is. Okay, how did I mess that up? That's just sad. I did put it on my wish list on Keymailer, but for some reason my eligibility status on Keymailer keeps switching. Like sometimes it says I'm eligible and sometimes it doesn't. Probably just because my viewership is inconsistent. And I'm kind of borderline in terms of qualifications. I'm probably just gonna wait for a sale to buy it anyway. Time for another attempt at beating the boss. This is my 4th time in, I guess 5th time in a row getting here. And yeah, I was not focusing. Anyway, I had 0 space there. I shouldn't have dashed in the direction of the chasing attack. Oh gosh. I did not realize it was the start of phase 3. That completely threw me off. Did not give myself a comfortable amount of space there. Phase 3 should be starting here. I'm actually ready for it this time. And that's how it's done. I just need to get it right the first time. On to attempt 28 now? I think this is attempt 28. The thing is, I know if I can just get past this first boss, I can likely make it all the way to the west, which I'll be honest, I think my routing is still really fuzzy for. I should probably be limiting my chain dashes to 3. Just make sure I don't slide into or off anything. Okay, that's just careless of me. I do think I'm probably streaming for about another hour. I guess we'll have to see exactly. But yeah, once I reach the boss room, I'm definitely going to need to not jump straight into it. Just make sure I have the right mental state going into it. You're probably gonna have to leave for work before then. That's alright, but I hope you end up having as nice a day as you can at work. I should probably pick up this health pack. I know that was kind of a long chain dash, but it's pretty safe at that point because it's just a straight line into a wall with no enemies around. I do have to wonder what exactly happened here. Did this guy get crucified or something? Some equivalent? I mean, the bird enemies here are basically a cult, or at least that's my understanding of it. Okay, I almost dashed straight into that bird. Fight almost always feels messy. Oh gosh, how did that happen? I wasn't even holding the key. I guess I actually just have no idea what causes that bug. And I let the wolf hit me. That was not clean at all. It's probably... I good idea for me to... shoot that guy once? So that I don't have to worry about his deflected shots being blocked by the bird there. Back to town. Back up north. Make sure you pick up the pylon over here. Not that I've ever missed it, but... is a 3-door. Found the elevator. And onto this annoying part again. Did it pretty cleanly, at least. Okay, how did I mess that up so bad? Well, this is officially the worst run of the day. So far, but hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, somehow I just spaced myself improperly there, to where my melee didn't hit the bird and it stayed alive and completely threw off my tempo. Wait, what? I didn't give myself enough mana there and didn't realize it. Wait, yeah, I may as well take out the boss while I'm here. figure that's better than resetting immediately. Seems like it's been roughly 20 minutes or so per attempt. More or less. The one time I beat the boss first try is going to be on the run that's already dead. Or not. Pretty close though. Right. Make sure I play patient. Almost dashed into that one. Okay. Let's not keep doing that. Okay. Boss attempts are getting smoother. They did feel smoother this time. Kind of. Okay. On to attempt 29 now. And hopefully the second attempt to make it past the first boss. But I do think the in the East, the arena fights are harder than the boss fight by a pretty significant margin. Not that that's saying much because the boss is barely even a boss. Yeah, that spot there was the one I always chain dash off the ledge. Okay, let's not just walk away without picking that up. Honestly, if this attempt does make it past the first boss, it might end up being my last one for today. Otherwise, I will do another. It wasn't all one chain dash, it was kind of awkwardly executed. I think I was being overly cautious. Seems like the hurt box on the wolf there. I missed. Phases through the wall. Didn't bother shooting the last one, so I didn't end up saving a little ammo. the movement on those is a little unpredictable. Let's actually shoot the wolf this time. That was pretty smooth. That's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting to get this one. I wonder whether it's worth upgrading my pistol before coming through here. I'm not really sure I need the extra ammo for anything in here. Looks like ads are starting here pretty soon. I ended up missing this guy somehow, which is why I ended up taking damage. Apparently that's not quite the right angle to stand at. There's the pylon. So I'll go ahead and teleport down here. Go ahead and upgrade my pistol. If I actually hit the right key. Teleport back up here. Grab this pylon. Head down to the door down here. Down the elevator. And since ads are about to start, I think this is a good place to take my break, so I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I'm not sure whether you saw, but I did end up getting the MVP poll from my last PokeMMO stream up a bit late. So it's going a little later than I normally have it up. Did not mess up that fight that time. Wait. Don't think I posted it until like Tuesday night. Tuesday night for me, which would be Wednesday morning for you. I almost got hit by that. Yeah, let's see just how far I can get today. I just need to make sure I do or take a second to catch my breath before entering the boss room. Remind myself to play patiently. Don't get too greedy. Don't try to predict where or which cross attack it's going to be before you see it. And make sure you give the chase attack space. Also keep track of when the next phase is going to start. Okay, this is the start of phase 2. Onto phase 3. And done. The second attempt to make it past the first boss. Bartholomew needs to win at least one MVP for how broken he's been so early in the game. That is very true. And now I get the railgun. Made it look easy, thank you. I don't think it felt easy. That is the north done. I can teleport back to town and get started on the east. I can't upgrade my railgun yet, but at least I have it. I do think upgrading my pistol before my railgun is important. I'll admit, the main reference I have for which one I actually have equipped at any given time is how many shots I have. An upgraded pistol and upgraded railgun both have 6 shots, so in that case it's easy for me to get them mixed up. Oh, I can actually go ahead and upgrade my railgun now, which I may as well do. I don't think I have any reason not to. I didn't exactly get very far, so... I have my pistol equipped. I need to make sure I actually go the right way. Take the north route. And then go south. Is anything up here? Not really. I think this is a way back once I get over there somehow. There's the frog guy. I forget what's over here. It is a gold piece, isn't it? Otherwise, there wouldn't be any point in coming this way. Yeah, it is. Alright, now... the first frog enemy shows up. Yeah, let me... Nice. 3 in 1. Port weasel guys or whatever they're supposed to be. Or is it just brutal? there's a skeleton sitting there, which I don't know how long this massacre's been going on for, but I definitely know how long it takes a body to decompose, so this must have been going on for at least, like, scratch that thing I said. There's a pylon over here. But now that I think about it, how long does it take a body to decompose? Honestly, it depends on a few different factors. Well, yeah, I'd imagine things like humidity and fertility of the area would be relevant. Is there a gold piece up here? Doesn't seem like it. And that actually loops around. But it is surprising seeing that skeleton there, Witten. This, apparent genocide seems to be a fairly recent thing. Alright, this arena here is a bit difficult. Alright, managed that one first try. Don't need the health pickup. But gosh, I'm trapped. I was just barely out of range at least. That was not a good spot to be in, though. I almost got blown up. Which is a one-shot. That's 2 pylons. I can collapse the wall. And this elevator. Okay, this is where I died last time. This arena is also a brutal one. Okay, this is officially a new record. Finally reached the point where I get to use the key. I believe there's a gold piece here. A little bit of platforming over here. Make sure I don't get flamethrowered. That was not very efficient use of that. Okay. Retreat. I'm dead. That was really dumb. Anyway. Let's get some practice in on the session. On the section, I mean. Okay, so lost the map. As a bit better. Alright. Guess that's how I'm supposed to do it. Maybe not. I don't remember having this much trouble when I did this section in practice. I think my safest option is to try to bait enemies out one at a time. Just to send them out a bit. Maybe use my gun more liberally here. It's probably a safer way of doing that. Anyway. Since there's not much further left to go for the boss, I'm just gonna go ahead and clear that section despite this run being dead. And I guess call a stream after that? Why did I do that? I probably should get going here really soon. And by really soon, I mean in the next 5-ish minutes. So I'm gonna try to pick up the piece Okay, this is not where I want to be going. Lower this wall. You need to start getting ready, but you should be able to stay till the end. Alright. Don't let me keep you too long, though. That wasn't as clean as it could have been, but oh well. Not gonna bother with any gold pieces because I'm not gonna need them. Just gonna try to speed through this. And I dashed into the fire. That was kind of silly of me. Maybe a bit too hasty there. By maybe I mean definitely. Also running out of stamina. So here's another arena that's a bit tricky. This is where this is also one of the spots I ran into the bug where it ended prematurely. Because there are kind of two parts to it. And I dashed off the edge. Yeah, this is the right way. Need to activate that so I can come down here. Here's another arena in the same spot. And there's the glitch. And then here is the boss. And I should be able to just first try it if I'm not washed. That is disgusting. And easy boss fight. Anyway. Yeah, let's just find someone to raid now. Sure, let's raid Villy. / raid Villy B. Is there a reason I'm doing them in the order I am? Yes, there is. Mainly because for one thing, I need the key from the north to access that one pylon from... Wait, I used on raid? Hang on. That was a mistake. Right, mainly to get the key for the east pylon from the north, and to get the railgun as soon as possible. I guess there's no... Oh, and also to get as much gold before starting the west as soon as possible. But anyway, if you're watching on YouTube and would like to join the raid, feel free to switch over. My next stream is going to be Sunday, probably PokeMMO, but we'll see, I guess. It's possible that cage lock stuff will come up. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.